Hi, my name is Addie, and welcome to Addie's Cross and Quilts. Today is December 1st, and this is my very first floss tube. So, welcome, and I hope that you guys can welcome me into your beautiful and wonderful floss tube community. I'm excited to be reaching out and putting myself out there to make new stitchy friends. A little bit about myself. I am originally from St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands, henceforth the little accent you can hear in the background. I am a mother of 4 kids, 3 boys and 1 girl. I am a mother of 2 fur babies, Yorkies. I'm a grandmother of 2 human girls and 7 fur grandbabies. I'm a little bit nervous and excited, and I have so much going on in my head that I want to share, that I might come a little bit jumbled up until I get into the process of doing this. What made me decide to do a floss tube? Well, I jumped on the floss tube bandwagon on YouTube. I started looking at floss tubes and floss tube after floss tube, and I like the fact that it's a wonderful way that you can document your progress and share with the floss tube community, cross stitch community. And I wanted to put myself out there and share. I live in Houston, Texas, and yeah, so let's just jump right in. So I learned how to cross stitch in 1997 from my ex-mother-in-law. I was going through some difficult situation, and she said, here, let's do this to distract your mind. So she sat down and she gave me this book, and I saw this angel, and I said, you know what, sure, I'll learn how to do that. So this is my very first project right here. I didn't do the wings. To think that I completed this in 1997. It's one of those Adas. You can tell it's aged because of the coloring. I'm back in 1997. I mean, I didn't know anything about the community, but I'm really thankful to Miss Barbara for showing me how to cross stitch, because even though I didn't pick it back up until last year December, I was thankful to have the knowledge to be able to do that. So I picked cross stitching back up in December of last year, and I have quite a few finishes. I did a couple of pillows and smalls for Valentine's, and I guess in February or sometime late January, I might pull out some of those FFOs so that I can share with everyone. But I realized that as much as I like doing the small little stuff, I also like the fancy ladies, hence the angel. So not including the smalls, this is my second fancy lady, which is Mirabilia Miss Cherry Blossom. It is stitched on a 28 count blush pink Lugana. So this is my second finish. I did that stitch in commemoration of my mom, who passed away from breast cancer in February of 2012. And my mom always loved the geisha ladies and anything that had any kind of Oriental decor or Asian decor. She loved that. So when I saw her, I just had to stitch her in honor of my mom. My next FO, which I completed recently, I did this one out of the Just Cross Stitch magazine. It says Noel. I did this on a 14 count white opal from Zyguard, one of those Zyguard. I picked it up, the fabric from Hobby Lobby, and I just chose the colors and just stitched it. So for now, those are the 3 FOs that I have to share with you. So let's go on to my current whips. I'm hoping in the future I can do a video with all of my whips. I'm also hoping in the future I can do a video with my kitted planned, my kitted projects. I'm still learning about Whip Warriors and Bringo and all of those other stuff. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to join, what I don't want to join, what I want to do, what I don't want to do. So let's start with my whips. So the first whip that I have to share is Just in Time for Christmas. It's by Nora Corbett, and it's a Victorian Christmas Eve. So that's her. She is, sorry about that. She is stitched on 32 white opalescent fabric, and I have a combination of DMC and Weekday Works and Rainbow Gallery. I did substitute a couple of numbers, a couple of DMC flosses for the variegation of the green. And here is where she's at right now. I started her on November 1st of this month, and this is where I've got. And these are the flosses that I have, I'm using on her right now. The green, I substituted for the variegated Weekday Works Bullfrog. So instead of doing 3 different shades of green, I'm using just 1 shade of green. My next whip is the mermaid, the Bella Filipina mermaid, Seasons of Mermaid, Maids of the Season. And this is what it looks like. And this is where I'm at. Of course, I've done the first 2, and maybe later on I'll unroll it and show in the next 2 floss 2 or when we're closer. So I just realized I have a miscount somewhere around here, and I'm in the process of trying to decide if I am going to frog it or if I'm going to wing it and fudge it. So that's where I am. And of course, this is all of the flosses for this particular project. Something else that I want to share with you guys is that I usually, to make it easy for me, I just make a key symbol. And that way, whenever I'm ready to change the colors, I just look at the key symbol and don't have to pull out the pattern to look for the symbol. So my next project is Raven Queen by Mirabilia, and this is a birthday start. My birthday is in October 10th to be exact, and I wanted to do something different, so I decided to start her for my birthday. She is being stitched on Paranormal by Bestitch Me, Lugana, 28 count, and the name is Paranormal. I don't know if you can see that. So here she is, and this is where I'm at right now. And she's coming out beautifully. I'm really enjoying her. And again, these are the flosses that I've used so far. I've substituted. This called for some Karen water lilies, and unfortunately I can't right this minute because I'm a stay-at-home wife. I'm not working, I can't afford $7 for a Karen Walla lady. So what I did was I looked for the colors, and then I went to Weeks Dye Works and I looked for something that was very similar to it, and it's coming out pretty. I mean, honestly, I like these colors a little bit more, so I'm happy with this. And as you can see, I did the same thing. I took a picture of it and then did the key, and that makes it easier for me to not have to be picking up the pattern and opening the pattern or the photocopy until thing. My next, oops, I'm gonna have to reach. So my next whip that I'm working on currently is McWayne by Bella Filipina. She is being stitched on 32 count opalescent by Under the Sea fabric called Zeus's Domain. I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't know if it's gonna come out backwards or anything. If it does come out backwards, then I'll try again in the next thing. And I fell in love with her when I was looking at Teresa Made Me Do It flosstube. So you know I had to go and blame Teresa and do this one. So here she is. This is where I'm currently at. I started this one also in October, I believe. I have to check my project book, so maybe next time when I give a status update, we'll be able to know exactly when I picked it up, because I'll have better dates and be better organized. And then my last whip is my very first sampler. I had never done a sampler. I have this, I don't know, I'm learning to see what I like and what I don't like. Like I mentioned earlier, I love the fancy ladies, any of the fancy ladies, or just Bella Filipina or Mirabilia. I'm just learning about Joan Elliott. I'm not 100% sure if that's the right name, but I'm just learning about her, so I might pick up a couple of her patterns for Christmas as a gift to me. But I decided to try out, because you know, you don't know if you like it or not. Don't knock it until you try it, and I'm the type of person, I believe, at least try it once. I never liked, I don't want to say I didn't like or I never liked samplers. It's just that they didn't call to me. I think it was the ABCs. I like the motifs, but I think it was the ABC, the letters, that I didn't care for, because I don't have any kids. I don't have any, you know, I'm an empty nester. So I was like, why am I going to stitch alphabets to have all over the house? Yeah, maybe it's a small mind thinking, but that was my way of thinking. Why am I going to have a whole bunch of alphabets hanging all over the house when I don't have any babies to learn the ABCs with? So what I decided to do was, I was like, nah, I don't think I like samplers. However, Shannon Christine released a sampler. It's called Morning Glory Manor. And I just fell in love with it. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna see. I really like the colors. I love I love it. It's beautiful. I love the motifs. And it's funny because even the alphabets are pretty okay. And I'm not sure if I want to modify it to my last name or if I want to leave it like that. So I'm still not there. But anyway, so I started this on the 12th of November. And I used DMC, and I substitute some of the DMC variegated. And I started this here as part of the Crafts and Books November acoustic thankful. So acrostic, sorry, the word was thankful. And of course, because it had all of the alphabets, I was able to use it as, you know, for the letters, because there was the letters for thankful in it. This is stitched on a 25 count Lugana maize, and it's got like 1,600 stitches in it, and this is where I'm at, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous how it came out. I am so excited. It's funny because I didn't think, like I said, I'm excited to work on this. So I'm going to be working on this again. So that's it for now. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with me. I'm hoping that next time I can be better prepared and learn more, and you go with my journey as I get along with this. Oh, on another note, I forgot to include that I'm learning how to make my own project bags. So this is a project bag I made. I'm going to be, it's got a kit started, but this is a kit packed in there. But this is a project bag I made. I'm not a professional, but I'm excited about it. And I also did these to put my beehive rules kit in it. So I thought it was really pretty. And I'll show you some more project bags as I keep on progressing into this journey. Now on the quilty side, I did make a couple of quilts for Christmas as Christmas gifts. Of course, I'm not gonna share them until, well, I can, I guess, because I don't think any of my family is aware that I'm doing this. I won't say anything until I've got my feet going. I've got my, I'm all the way in instead of just touching the floss tuber with my toes. I would like to share that if you look behind me, you will see 2 quilt blocks. And I'm proud to say that this particular one is the first quilt bag I've ever did. This is literally my first ever, it was a beginner quilters class. And I learned how to cut, how to stitch, how to press, and it's a good memory. I'm thinking one of these years I'll make it into a pillow. And then this is this is another first for me, and I think this was the second or third class I had taken. It was how to do the paper piecing, which was really, really exciting. So I always have them hanging behind me. That is my quilt wall behind me. I have them hanging behind me, and that's where I put my quilt box, and hopefully I'll start sharing my quilts also. So thank you very much, Stitchy friends, for being here. I hope I get to know you. I hope I get to share more with the community, and I'm really, really excited about starting this new jersey. Happy stitching, friends. Bye.